Didn't I just rip him apart? Yo, what's going on YouTube? So the June here. I'm now back at it with another video. Now, as you guys see in today's video, we'll be going over the recent developer stream that was yesterday, going over the War for Wakanda concept art. Now, of course, this video isn't just about concept art. I'm not like that, but they did talk about other things in this developer stream, so we're going to go over that in today's video. Before we get into it, if you guys are not, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on post notifications to miss a video and always be notified when I upload a video. And most importantly, make sure you guys hit that like button. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Damn, homie, they ain't ready for this. Scatter shot, I'm working, hurt them worse than slitting your wrist. Hit subscribe, smash like, ring the bell, stay tuned. Now without further ado, here's the duel of June. Yeah.
Alright, so what you guys will be seeing on the screen right now contains screenshots from the developer stream with the War for Wakanda concept art. Now, of course, this is concept art, so we don't know what the final product is going to look like, but from a concept art perspective, it does look pretty interesting, and it does intrigue me a little bit to see what it looks like in the final game when it comes to this concept art that was shown. So I have to say, they did their props when it comes to it, when it comes to concept art. Now, of course, they did state that on Monday, they will be releasing a blog containing even more concept art and more information for what is coming with War for Wakanda itself. So be on the lookout on Monday for what's to come. I might make a video about it depending on what type of information is released, but we have to see. So be on the lookout on Monday. So next thing we're gonna get into is the new designs. So during the stream we did get new concept art for the strong boxes, the wall running platforms, and also the health barrels that will be coming in War for Wakanda. Now you may be wondering why I'm making small detail like this. As you guys know, since the game first came out, the strong boxes, the wall running platforms, and even the health barrels have remained the same all since the game came out. The K Bishop DLC and the Clint DLC as well, it has remained the same. Nothing has changed about it, and they noticed that. They say they want to change it up for War for Wakanda and just add the, you know, just a Wakanda flair to it and just make it seem different overall, have a different feel to it, because they said that they want to make it feel different for players that are returning to the game, brand new players as well, and also for the OG veteran players that have been playing since the beginning. So I honestly can feel that, to be honest, and the design for it overall does look cool. Now they did state that it did have one for you know, for when you collected materials as well, that also has a different design to it. They just didn't have it in the, you know, developer stream to show it to us, but I like the fact that they're going this you know, this into small detail when it comes to certain things like this, just to overall make it have a different feeling to it. So I like the fact that they did that. So the next thing we're gonna get into is the caves. Now they did state that during the developer stream that caves are explorable. Now I will have a screenshot on the screen for you guys to see when like a cave example of concept art, what it looks like. Now these caves are explorable, as I stated, and they will have vibranium writing on the wall that glows. Now I'm not sure if they said this in the stream, I must have missed it, but it may contain possible story and hieroglyphics, you know, containing story to Wakanda in the past, which is pretty interesting, to be honest. And if they go down this route, it is completely different when it comes to how they treated the Wasteland Patrol. I mean, not Wasteland Patrol, the Wasteland region overall, because as you guys know, we already know how the Wasteland region became to be. The Creed invaded, you know, the Avengers, Shield, you know, AIM, Monica, they all, you know, had to band together to defeat the Creed and everything, and that's what basically became of the Wasteland, with the Creed ship, you know, the Shield helicarrier down there, the Avengers dying, and just the overall collapse of the world basically in that, you know, a certain area. So it's understandable, but there's no like in between backstory of like what was going on during that period of time. You know, for example, like we have no examples on what was going on with Old Man Hawkeye during that time, during the Wasteland Patrol, like during the time he was alone and everything. So we just don't know what was going on during that time. And you know, the story does, you know, intrigue a lot of people when it comes to this game. So adding small details like that is important. And if they go down this route for Wakanda, even have it in caves where they have story containing to Wakanda, you know, back in the old history and going on to now, that would be pretty interesting, to be honest. And even if they go into small details like strong boxes like this, I can see them going into detail like this one as well. So we have to see when the game officially, I mean, not the game, the expansion does come out next month. So we got to see when it comes to that one. So the next thing we're gonna get into is the story behind War for Wakanda and who is working with them. Now later down the stream, when they were showing basically the comic books that they have and took inspiration from, they stated that when it comes to the War for Wakanda overall story, they did collab with Evan Narcisse when it comes to the War for Wakanda story. Now if you guys don't know who he is, he did do collabs with Marvel. He did write Black Panther comic books. Now the one that he's most known for is the Rise of Black Panther issue 1 through 6, which came out in 2018. Now I haven't read this comic book overall, but I did see it around a lot, so it must be somewhat interesting for if I saw it a lot during that period, during 2018, you know, till now. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. I am going to read that Rise of Black Panther to see his storytelling when it comes to Black Panther overall, so we can see that inspiration going on to War for Wakanda a bit. Of course, you know, it's not gonna be the same. They're gonna, you know, spice things up and just change it overall for it to fit the story for Avengers. But I like the fact that they're collabing with people that have done comic books for this character overall. So it's pretty interesting. I like that. But the next thing we're gonna get into is pretty spicy. They did state that during the end of the stream, they stated that they will have a special guest that will appear next week, and you should not miss it. They were gassing it up a lot. They stated that you cannot miss this. Phil stated that, you know, you gotta be there to see it. Now, honestly, I think it's gonna be Christopher Judge. If you guys you know, saw the trailers for it, heard T'Challa talk and speak, you would instantly know that it's Christopher Judge. So that's pretty lit that they're gonna have Christopher Judge on the stream next week. It's gonna be pretty interesting. I just want to see his overall perspective on how it feels for him overall to play as Black Panther. Not play as Black Panther, but voice act Black Panther, you know what I mean. But I just want to see his perspective and just overall how he feels about it to take on the mantle of Black Panther. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. Next week's stream is gonna be pretty lit. Now I don't know if they're gonna drop us more information, you know, just overall for Wakanda, or you know, just what's coming for this month. But I know next week for the developer stream, it's gonna be a special guest. You know, we all know it's gonna be Christopher Judge. But hey, look, it's gonna be pretty litty. And another small detail that I want to put in there is the fact is, someone asked if Wakanda will be coming with his own new gear set. Yes, Phil, the Warzone director, did state that Wakanda will be coming with new gear. You know, Wakanda gear as well. So be on the look. You know, for the people that were wondering for gear wise, you know, that's basically the answer right there. That Wakanda will be coming with new Wakanda gear itself. So that's pretty interesting right there. But that is all, to be honest, that was talked about in the developer stream. They did state that it was just going to be showcasing the War for Wakanda concept art and just going into detail about it. So they stuck to it, to be honest. They just talked about that. But yeah. Basically that's it, to be honest. That was in the developer stream. Just be on the lookout for next week when it comes to the blog releasing on Monday, and the developer stream that will have the special guest, you know, Christopher Judge, in that one as well. So be on the lookout for that one. But yeah, that's the end of today's video. I really guys enjoyed it as I enjoyed making this video. Before we head out, if you guys are not, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on post notifications so as a video and always be notified and upload a video. And most importantly, make sure you guys hit that like button. Now of course I do have a Discord. It's called the June Cave. If you guys want to join the Discord, the link is below for that one if you guys want to join in. Also, I do stream on Twitch. If you guys want to come out to the Twitch streams, we do be litty over there. So the Twitch link is below for that one if you guys want to come in and join up. And also I do have memberships on the channel. I want to give a shout out to the memberships for the rookie members and the elite members. I greatly appreciate it for you being memberships on the channel. More information about that is below. But yeah, that's the end of today's video. I want to throw this in there. My mouth is hurting a bit, so I did struggle a lot just trying to talk overall for this video. So you know, I just wanted to get this out there for you guys, and you know, ain't nothing gonna stop me. The ground don't stop, baby. But yeah, that is basically it, to be honest. I will see you guys later. Peace.